Okay, so my favorite tips are number 8 and number 9. Hello and welcome to my channel. So it's currently 6 a.m. actually 5:47 a.m. and I'm here drinking my caffeine-free coffee and filming you this video that I have been postponing for weeks now, I think. So in this video I am going to tell you some of my favorite money-saving hacks on beauty products, because it is almost the end of the year and that means that the holidays are just around the corner. And that evidently means spending time with your family and your loved ones and your friends. But it can also mean spending way more money than you thought you would. These tips are for you if you really want to look your best, even when you don't have that much money to spend on yourself, makeup wise. Give your best money saving tips to my comment section and we will have a conversation about hacks on saving money in beauty products, or with anything actually, because I'm always interested in saving money on multiple things like food and clothes and everything. So feel free to comment down below that what is your favorite money saving hack. Okay, let's get to the list. Okay, so first up, don't color your hair. That is an expense that can go up to 300 euros easily. And as you can see, I am now growing my natural hair and it's gonna look really awkward for a while, but I just think that, well, you can get more benefits than just saving money, like healthier hair and less time on the hair, because especially when you bleach your hair from this dark color to lighter color, it's gonna take so much time and effort and money to maintain it, like not for it to go yellow or orange. As you can see, mine is right now, but I choose not to care about it. And if you just can't stand this regrowth here, then you can do like a balayage kind of hairstyle that is not that harsh when it grows out, or you can just have highlights, and I think that's cheaper, and also you don't have to do that as often, so that's gonna save you some money. Okay, so next up is cutting open your tubes. That sounded weird, but I mean like foundation tubes, if you have those, or any other tubes. You can just cut them open when you can't get any more products out of it, and then there's a lot, like you can use it multiple times, and if you place them on top of each other, the pieces, it won't get dry, so you can use it like a really long time after that. So number 3, is your mascara a little bit too dry to have any color in it when you try to use it? Because I am aware that you should replace your mascara every 3 months, I think it is, or that's a toothbrush. Maybe it's even more with mascara, but I don't always do that. I am aware that it's not very hygienic, but I am the only one using it, and I always put the mascara on clean lashes, so it's fine, I think. But the thing is that once it gets dry, it's hard to get any color to your lashes. So at those times I ran the mascara bottle under a hot water, so it turns the mascara a little bit more liquidy and it's easier to apply. So this trick is not sustainable, but if you are in a hurry to go somewhere and you really need to put on mascara and you only have the one that doesn't give you any color, then this trick, I think it's very useful, because you can just get 1 or 2 final uses out of it. So I would recommend trying that. So tip number 4, free samples. So if you're like me, and maybe like me, you used to have a full set of hair, like a lot of hair, and then you used to color it, then you probably had to buy more than one package of color. So they usually come with these small tubes of conditioner. So I usually get by using just one of them, so I get one extra in that sense. So I always keep those, so if I'm out of conditioner I can just use it, because it's pretty good. I think they have a lot of silicones and all that. If you are not into that, then by all means don't use it, but for me it's fine, just now and then. And also you can get free samples from stores. Just ask from the salesperson and then they can give you some face creams and all that. So just take advantage of those, and maybe you can find your next favorite product with that. So number 5. I usually use the same cream to my face as I use to my body. And not everybody likes that, but I find that it's not a big deal. And also it's a lot cheaper to buy a big container that you can put on your face and your body than just buy a face cream that is like a small package, and then you can't use it for anything else. And also, this is just my opinion, but I think that face creams don't really work, like if they are wrinkle prevention or something like that. I truly don't think that can make that much of a difference. So I think the only thing I need is moisturizer and sunscreen, and that's all that I need for my face. And like when it comes to wrinkle prevention and all that stuff, I am just pretty sure that most of the effects comes from your lifestyle, like more than just the cream. Like you can't eat shit and drink and smoke and eat a lot of sugar and then think like a face cream is gonna solve everything. So that's why I don't believe in those things as much. So that's why I only use one cream for everything. And also with the multi-use products, like if you have a lipstick, you can use it as a blush, or vice versa. If you have a liquid blush, you can use it as a lipstick, and you can just make, or you can also use lipstick as an eyeshadow. That's a great way to do it. So there's a lot of ways to do it, and then you can just get by with less products. So next up is number 6, and that's men's razors. You shouldn't really buy women's razors to begin with. They are more expensive because of the pink tax, and men's razors are just as good. It doesn't really, but actually I I even think that they're a little bit better than women's. Well, that's why I always buy men's razors, because I think they're cheaper and I think they're better. And yes, they are not pretty, but who's gonna say that anyway? So that's why I always use them. So, number 7. I love to use nail polish and I use it quite a lot. I don't like bare nails. I don't think it looks nice at all, and it's not my aesthetic. So I do have nail polish every day, like every single day. So that's why I know how frustrating it can be when you have just a tiny bit of nail polish and maybe you have another bottle also just a tiny bit in there, and then it's hard to like tilt it and get some color out of there or product. But this hack works neutral colored nail polishes. So I usually do that. I take the 2 bottles that are almost empty, and then I just pour the one to the other, and then I can have like a new color and also almost a new bottle. So that's something I have been doing for many years and I still do it, and I think it's a great hack. And also you can just actually mix every color together. It's just not always gonna be a great looking color. But with neutral colors, you can't go wrong with this. And also if they're a little bit dry, then you can add this next tip that I'm gonna tell you and like combine the 2 tips together. So that brings me to number 8. If your nail polish is dry and it's hard to get anything out of it because it's dry, then try putting a few drops of nail polish remover to the nail polish and then shake it, and then it's almost like a new one. It is a little bit less thick, or the color is not as vibrant. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little bit more liquidy form and you might have to put more layers. But other than that, it's fine and it's worked wonders. And I learned this from a lady who I lived with in Costa Rica when I was 17. She did nails for her job and she always used this trick and I learned it from her. Okay, so number 9. If you have a curly hair like I do and you use hair gel to like make the texture better after shower, then I would recommend for you to try to make flaxseed gel, because it's a lot cheaper to do and also it's really good for your hair. And I love how it makes my hair feel. Like it feels so soft after it. It's like a conditioner, but also like a gel. So I really like that, and it's super cheap. Like the bag of flaxseed costs like under 2 euros, and you can make so many patches out of it. So highly recommend that. If you haven't, I will make a video how to do it. But yeah, I love that, and you can just refrigerate it for I think 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks, and you can use it. Like you can make a bigger batch at one sitting and then reuse it. So it's super easy to do and lasts a long time, and it's cheap and good for your hair. So highly recommend that. Then number 10 is big bottles or refill bottles. Like we have those in soap and shampoos. We usually buy big bottles because they are a lot cheaper when you look at the price per liter, and they last longer, so you don't have to go to the store as often for that thing, so saves up gasoline as well. And also it's nice to have like a big bottle of something, because you don't have to worry about, okay, this is almost empty like every other week or so. So we always refill our soaps, and yeah, so that's something you should consider if you are not doing it. They take a lot of space, but I think the benefits are more highlighted than the negatives about that. So yeah, big bottles and refills. Okay, so my last tip is about powder. Do you know how annoying it is when you have like a powder container and all the powder is in the like corners, and you can't really get it with a brush or with the sponge that comes with the product, and it's just hard to get anything out of there. So I usually do it that I cross the powder and make it really small, so it's like a loose powder, and then it's easier to take from there and then put on your face. And I have been doing that forever, and it has been working pretty good for me. It can be a little bit messy and annoying, I think, but this is again the same kind of tip as the mascara tip. If you are in a hurry and you don't have another powder or something like that, then you can definitely try this hack, and then you have powder again, and you can use it a few times, and then okay, so those were my 10+1 money saving hacks on beauty products. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you got some insights on how to save money and maybe implement some of these tips. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.